Example 2. A vacation resort offers surfing lessons and parasailing. If a person takes surfing lessons and goes parasailing, she will pay a total of $175. On Friday, the resort collects a total of $3,101 for activities. How much does each activity cost? So she's going to spend a total of $175. So X is going to represent the price of surfing lessons, and so the X is surfing lessons, and Y is the cost of parasailing. So over here in the picture, we see that 16 people go parasailing and 20 people take surfing lessons. That's why the second equation had 20 and 16, and then the total cost was $3,101. The one person spent money on X and Y, and it was $175. So we have a system of equations here. Now we want to go ahead and use substitution, but neither one of our problems is set to be with one variable alone. So we just need to make that happen. So we can take our first equation with the X plus Y equals 175. And it doesn't really matter if we choose to get X alone or Y alone. We just need to make that choice. I'm going to go ahead and get X alone. So I'm going to subtract Y from both sides of the equation. That leaves me with X equals a negative Y plus 175. Now I can choose to take this amount and plug it in where the X was on that second equation. So we'll take the 20, and then we're going to plug in, instead of X, we're going to plug in negative Y plus 175. We're substituting for X. And then we have plus 16Y equals 3,101. Go ahead and use the distributive property. So that's negative 20Y. And then plus 20 times 175 is 3,500. Plus 16Y. And then I need to combine like terms. So my negative 20Y and my plus 16Y are on the same side of the equation. Those total together to be negative 4Y plus 3,500. And we're going to subtract the 3,500 from both sides of the equation. That leaves me with a negative 4Y equaling negative 399, I believe. And then we will divide both sides by a negative 4. And a negative divided by a negative leaves me with 99.75. Okay, now that I know the price of Y, which Y was parasailing, so parasailing costs $99.75. We can plug that into the original equation, which said X plus Y equals 175. So now it'll say X plus 99.75 equals 175. Subtract the 99.75 from both sides of the equation, and that leaves us with X equaling 75.25. So our ordered pair would be 75.25 and 99.75. However, the context of this problem, we want to ask ourselves if really that ordered pair is giving us exactly the answer that we want. we want to know how much does each activity cost. So in order to do that, a word problem gets a word answer. And so we will say that it is $99.75 for parasailing and $75.25 for surfing lessons. Of course, now's when you should pause your video, do the try it on the next page, and then come back and check your answers. Hopefully you paused your video and just gave this a quick try on your own. If you did, you could fast forward to the end and check your answer. If you didn't, then you can go ahead and follow along here. So on Saturday, the vacation resort offers a discount on water sports. To take a surfing lesson and go parasailing only costs $130. So we're using basically the same x plus y, only instead of 175, today it's only going to cost 130. 25 people took surfing lessons and 30 went parasailing, and the total was $3,650. So what is the discounted price of each activity? Let's go ahead and do the same thing. We're going to get x by itself. So now we can substitute x for y, or substitute this term in for x. So we're going to say 25, and then we're plugging in the negative y. This should say plus 30. And then plus 130. My goodness, today. And then we still have the plus 30y equals 3,650. Distributive property leaves with negative 25y. And then 130 times 25 is 3,250. Combining our like terms, we get 5y subtracting the 3650 minus the 3250 equals 400. Dividing both sides by 5 leaves us with y equal to 80. Going back to our original equation, plugging that in, subtracting 130 minus 80, subtracting 80 from both sides of the equation leaves us with x equal to 50. Our ordered pair would be 50, comma, 80. Our discounted price is going to be $50 for surfing and $80 for parasailing.